Hello, my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general love reading. This is, I want to know what you need to hear about love right now, whatever your situation. This is, going to be one of those intuitively led readings. I'm feeling really called to do a reading with this deck. And then I'm going to see who is coming towards you using the wild, what is it? I should know this. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, which is that animal deck that I'm always using. So yeah, let's see who and what you need to know about what's coming towards you or who is coming towards you. Anyway, I just felt really called to this deck this morning. I don't know if you're someone who's looking for answers about something. We have not for you. So maybe you're feeling like there's some sort of situation you're wondering if it is meant for you or if it isn't. I feel called to say what is meant for you will not pass you by. If it's meant to be yours, it will be, no matter if you release it or not. We have why, so you could be questioning things right now. We have time for a nap. Interesting. So let's see what you need to hear. You could, be on a break from love right now with that time for a nap. Maybe something or a version of something was removed from your life, and Spirit, instead of you overanalyzing the why and internalizing that had something to do with you, maybe Spirit wanted you to kind of take a time out and to heal and learn about yourself. Anyway, let's just see what Spirit wants you to hear. We have TikTok, which is about divine timing. That's interesting. And we have serendipity. So it looks like something, that is almost fated is coming in divine timing. And that's why I said what's meant for you will not pass you by. Let's just look at it is 30, so you could resonate with being in divine feminine energy. Maybe that time for a nap was about you kind of settling into your divine feminine energy or learning how to slow down and give to yourself and love yourself. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced, whatever. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your own heart. I don't know how my dog's hair got in this book, but it did. So this is really interesting because you could be someone who is questioning the timing of things, or you could be someone who is worried about how much time is passing, how long you've been alone. And I'm feeling called to say that comes from your ego. And I know I think that we've been programmed to worry and obsess and fear that we're missing out and losing time and there's never enough time. I think that's kind of the society and environment we've been brought up in. And, they say timing is actually an illusion, or time is actually an illusion. Anyway, I know that I'm like rambling a bit about weird things, but anyway, the time is an illusion and everything. But this time for a nap, to me, it feels like maybe it's been a while since you've had love, or you've been with someone. Maybe there's, you know, a specific someone that you have been manifesting. And you could be someone who's worrying that you're running out of time, or like you're getting older, or there's something about that here with this divine timing card coming out. But we also have serendipity there, so it feels like something serendipitous, you know, could be about to happen to you. We also have regeneration. So it does feel like after a period of rest, after a period of being alone, you could have like a serendipitous encounter with someone that causes a regeneration or a rebirth. But anyway, let's see what comes out. What do you need to hear about love? Oh, come on. What? So we have soulmate, which is really interesting because it feels like you could be dealing with a soulmate. Like maybe this is someone you've already met, or this is someone you're about to meet. You know, I feel like maybe you have been questioning why it's taken so long, or you could feel like you're running out of time. But this seems to be coming in this serendipitous energy, and I'm hearing in perfect divine timing. Like maybe it feels serendipitous. You could have met this person very serendipitously. I've said that word way too many times. You could resonate with divine counterparts with the soulmate card because this is, you know, an emperor penguin, and it's empress, if you want to say an emperor and empress penguin. We also see the fact that this penguin is holding a key that fits into the Empress's heart. So this could be a connection where, you know, you do feel a very strong connection to this person, whoever it is. We also see this face here looking like you and this person have been divinely guided together. And with the flexible card, there's something about being flexible here, something about being, and I'm not just talking about, I'm seeing Phoebe from Friends, I'm bendy. Like, I'm not just talking about that. But I'm talking about, this is 19 divine masculine energy. So like this could be, maybe you're dealing with a counterpart, like I said. It could also be that this person isn't your usual type, and you could be, I'm not sure if you've met this person. Like for some of you, I feel like maybe you're about to meet them. For some of you, I think you already know who this is. My cheeks are on fire right now. We have clean it up. I don't know. This feels like, this almost feels, I'm going to read you flexible, but clean it up is about coming back together with someone and taking accountability for what you need to take accountability for, clearing the street, clearing the way, or clearing the dust for a new beginning, whatever this card says. Anyway, I laughed when that card came out because I just can't escape readings like this. I cannot escape it. You can run, but you can't hide. So we have soulmate, harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. So you could be, you know, connected to someone who's not your usual type, who's really been a huge part of your healing journey, or will be a huge part of your healing journey. It's funny that I was talking about my dog because the soulmate card does talk about pets being soulmates. But I wanted to read this to you anyway. Consider love in the deepest sense, love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude, or break you open so that you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. And I just want to read the protection message of this card because I do feel like it's important for you to hear it. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being, clean it up. Enter this dynamic so that you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me? But rather, what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror. You will only be changed for the better. So I'm just gonna, like, you could be dealing with a counterpart here. You could be, the fact that the energy that was coming through when I was meditating on this reading is like someone who is asking for help, someone who is asking for answers. So, and I'll be the first to say it, the counterpart journey is so confusing and it can be so lonely, and you can, like, it can be up and down and all around. And then we have flexible here, which I also want to read for you. And then we're going to see who this is that you're connected to. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Very interesting. And for some of you with this clean it up energy and the flexible card talking about meeting halfway, there's something here about compromising or meeting in the middle with someone here. So take that as it resonates, my friend. Let's get you, I want to do one more actually. We'll just keep that out. Let's do one more. One more card of advice for this viewer. We have Between Worlds. I don't know. We have co-create on the bottom, and a lot of you know what I'm about to say about this card. It is 40, which is Emperor energy, and the fact that we have that cheetah sitting up there, the cheetah is symbolic of divine masculine energy. So it could be that you are kind of connected by this invisible energetic cord to this person, where you need to trust in your intuition. You know, I'm seeing someone who's sitting here like a masculine energy. This cheetah is just sitting there. They're not moving. And maybe this is about, I didn't set out for this to be a counterpart reading, but this could be about how your journey as this divine feminine, as this high priestess here, could have to do with this connection. Very interesting energy here. And then we have Between Worlds, which is 3, which is Empress energy. So like 41 reduces to 5, which is Hierophant energy, soul contract. 19, divine masculine energy. We have 3, which is Empress. 40, which reduces to 4, which is the Emperor. We do have higher power. So it feels, to me, it feels like there's like, this is a, like, this definitely feels like a counterpart connection that, you know, I need to, we have 4-4 here. That could be symbolic as well, but I need to look at this higher power card because I feel like there's something about this card that you need to hear. And again, I was seeing someone, I was hearing someone ask for help. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Oh my gosh. And to me, that sounds like the twin flame journey. Like you have to commit to a higher level contract with spirit, with your own guides, with yourself, with your higher self. Never mind this person. And remember how I said in this card, there's something bringing you and this person together, a higher power. And, you know, sometimes that higher power doesn't make logical sense. And it looks like this between worlds shows a transition here. Like you could be about to step into your power as a divine feminine. And, you know, maybe that's what this cheetah needs to get up their butt. Anyway, I shouldn't be mean to the cheetah. I'm sorry, cheetah. But, like, maybe that's what this divine masculine needs to get up off their backside. Anyway. So, you could be going through a transformation right now because this is on page 13. But this higher power card, it's time to address how much effort you give your relationship with your higher power called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your #1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential for your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. So it's definitely like, I'm hearing an intense spiritual connection where this other person, as you remember this card talked about, as you make, break, and are regrown and new, whatever that card said, the ups and downs, the messiness, it's essential for your growth and evolution, perhaps on your journey as this high priestess, you know? And again, there's like this energy of this high priestess energy, divine feminine, kind of putting themselves out there. And then there's an energy of this masculine just sitting there. Like, I don't know, there's something, maybe you have this person up on a pedestal, you know? Maybe you need to put yourself up on that pedestal and take them off of it. Anyway, I don't know why that's coming through, but anyway. I don't know why I'm surprised these are the messages coming through. I should not be surprised anymore. We do have transitions, temporary blindness. So it feels like it's like you're putting yourself out there on this journey, but you're experiencing blindness right now. This also talks being in between worlds. So transitioning from the previous version of you into this Empress, into this divine feminine is what I'm hearing. And this card, oh my goodness. Let's just leave this where it was. But remember that card of clean it up and this card of flexibility. It's really interesting because for some of you, you could have just met this person and this person may not be your usual type. Like I'm seeing counterparts who are just coming together now in the 3D, like the new wave of counterparts. And again, I was there once and it is freaking confusing. So you could be having all types of confusing thoughts if this is new. You know, this could be someone who's not your usual type, but you feel like oddly drawn to them. There is an energy here about getting to know someone, and that can be, we saw the clean it up card, so I almost feel like I'm dealing with some new counterparts and then some counterparts that are about to reconnect with that masculine who's been sitting on their backside. Anyway, this is a time to explore new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. Another card about reflection and mirroring. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So again, it feels like you've either just met someone that you feel this with, that you're kind of discovering, getting to know each other. This is a relationship that's meant to educate you about yourself, or this is about you reconnecting with someone you feel is your counterpart, you know, and coming to some sort of compromise, meeting in the middle, that clean it up card. And then this one, exploring that new energy between the two of you. Anyway, very interesting. So let's see who this is. Who is it? Who is it, Spirit? Who is it? We've got the bat on the bottom, death leading to rebirth. We've got the owl. Remember, we saw the owl on the card. That's cute. I'm being called to look at that co-create card just in case there's a message on it for you. Oh my gosh, it talks about a mirror too. All of your cards talk about a mirror. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you never would have come to on your own. And I'm telling you, like, this could be a connection where you go down a path that you never saw yourself being on because of this connection or because of what you learned in this connection. Maybe it's helping to heal others. Maybe it's being a high priestess. I kept saying high priestess. That is so interesting. You know, I'll be the first one to say, if I had never come into contact with my counterpart, I would not be doing what I do now. I wouldn't be. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You're going to be happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. My divine feminines. Anyway, that was interesting. So let's see who this is. I'm going to try not to peek at the cards here. Who is this coming towards you? There's a lot of energy coming through right away of someone being drawn to your light, someone being drawn to your soul, even if it doesn't make logical sense. Someone being drawn to your healing energy, your essence. I don't know, your essence. Okay, your essence. And we have the dragon, very interesting, very spiritual card. So let's see who this is that you're connected to. We have the fox on the bottom. It is in reverse, and we have the earthworm, which does show grounding energy. It does show tapping into their potential. So this could be someone tapping into their potential. This could be someone starting a business. We've got the little foxy in reverse. So the fox does talk about a strong partner or mate. But when out of balance, which they seem to be out of balance right now, we have sneaky and unsure of their identity. So this could be someone who you see as sneaky, whatever that means to you. That could be, you know, someone who is, the fact that the fox is in the reverse, the fox itself talks about a strong partner. It also talks about monogamy and commitment. So the fact that it's in reverse for who this is, you could be dealing with someone who does struggle with a fear of commitment. You could be dealing with someone who is unsure of who they are, therefore they lack the confidence to show up as their authentic self. Someone who's, you know, unsure of their identity has a hard time going after what they want because they don't even know what they want, because they don't even know who they are, you know? We also have the earthworm there, so we have heavy earth energy. I just want to look at the earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant. So you could be dealing with someone who's like, you know, closes themselves off or is very hesitant to invest in this connection, hesitant to commit. You could be dealing with someone very intelligent. It also talks about, to bring into balance, speak up. So this could be someone who's been holding back communication from you for some of you. It also talks about That's interesting. It also talks about a newbie. So like I said, this person could have just started their own business, or this could be someone who's just starting to awaken and get up off their backside, you know? Anyway, for who this is, someone who you possibly see as sneaky, or someone who pulls away or holds back, someone who isn't quite sure who they are, you know? Interesting. So let's get another card for your person. So who is this? Who are you connected to here? Who are you connected to? We have the fire ant and we have the cobra. And I already know the cobra. I already know that wait, that TikTok card, the cobra is an energy of waiting. So I feel like this could be a fire sign. We have fire and earth here. This could be someone that you have to like, who needed to pause, or you needed to, like, there's a heavy delay I'm hearing. Anyway, the fire ant in reverse, like your person's coming through in some blocked energy. This could have been someone who is very aggressive. So yeah, when out of balance, argues, excessive heat, gossips. So this could be someone who's a gossip. This could be someone who, you know, is a fire sign, is easily agitated, I'm hearing. That could be some of what they're needing to heal within this connection. Like maybe this is someone that you triggered that within. It also talks about this person could be surprisingly sensitive. Oh my gosh. Listen to this. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than letting them counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. So this could be someone, like, I'm asking who this is. So this could be someone that you're like thinking about a lot right now. You could be feeling very resentful towards them. I know this is who this is. But I'm just talking about the energy and how their energy and who they are may be affecting you right now. So this could be someone who you're feeling very sensitive about right now. And again, there's something about feeding imbalances. So this person could have, maybe there's something about balance here and balancing of energies. Like maybe this person didn't give you enough time and energy, and that made you realize that you had wounds that you needed to heal, things that were imbalanced within you. Very interesting energy. This person could have also been someone who blamed you or gossiped about you, you know? Like they could have blamed you for whatever was, or could, if you're with this person, they could be like placing blame on you rather than taking accountability for their own behavior. This could also be someone, when talking to other people, blamed you. So like if something happened between the two of you, whether you're with them or not, they could have went to their friends and kind of like, I don't know if embellished is the right word, but they could have projected the story in a way where you were the one at fault, not them. When it could have been quite the opposite, you know? All right. I actually want to look at the cobra because I made eye contact with the cobra. Eye contact could be symbolic. It says pausing and waiting. So it does feel like this is someone who's, you know, if you are talking to this person, I could see this being someone who takes a long time to answer you back or wanted to take a break. Maybe you are on a break from this person. We have, it is in reverse, and it talks about ego. It talks about being egocentric. So for who this is, we've got the Cobra in reverse. So someone who is quite like they could come across as self-absorbed. Like this could be this flexible card. This could be someone who, like, you're looking at them and you're thinking, this is not my typical type of person. Like, I'm never attracted to people who are like full of themselves and only care about themselves and appear quite selfish and sneaky and unsure of who they are, you know? Because there's something about this person, they're not your usual type. And again, there's an energy of pausing and waiting here in order for this person to get up off their backside. I'm just going to say it again. That cheetah is sitting on that pedestal. Like the fact that the cheetah was up on the pedestal, like this could be someone who has an inflated ego, you know, in some sense. And to me, when someone struggles with their ego like that, it's actually because they're lacking confidence. They're lacking true confidence and self-worth. So this could be someone who needs to, you know, go through self-improvements here. We have the peacock. Anyway, very interesting energy coming through. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. So that's who this is. Let's look at their current energy. What is this fire ant's current energy? We have the frog. Oh my gosh, that's rebirth energy and cleansing. And it's in the upright. And look at the owl. Like, I'm telling you, there's something about you and this person. You just remember that co-create card. I'm hearing like you could be a divine feminine who's meant to, like, you could be pursuing your soul's purpose right now. Anyway, very interesting. This person could be watching you online with this card. It's also an energy of hearing their inner wisdom, like tapping into their intuition, learning how to listen to their intuition. I know I always say this, but I was not expecting this reading. I was not expecting it. And you know what? This card talks about someone who's full of like fire and ego. And this card, and it also talks about needing to cool down when you're in that energy and enter the rain. Here comes the rain. Because the frog is about cleansing. It's about cooling that fire energy down. Anyway, very interesting. And we had the bat. I almost said Beth. Is your name Beth? Is their name Beth? That was weird. I really hope someone is named Beth. That's just going to make my freaking day. Whenever I spit out a name spontaneously like that, and you guys answer me and you're like, that's my name, or whatever. It's like, that's cool. Beth. Little Women could be symbolic. Anyway. Clearing, cleansing, healing your person's energy. But I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can feel it, because it feels like you are in the thick of it right now, where you, like I said, when I started this reading, I heard, do you know what I heard? I didn't hear it when I was meditating, but I was hearing the energy of like someone saying like, I need answers. I don't understand what this is. And now I'm hearing like in It's a Wonderful Life, when the kids are talking to God and they're like, please help us. So maybe you're like, maybe you've been asking for help. Anyway, I don't know why that message is coming through, but their current energy is the frog. So they're going through a rebirth here. I'm curious, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask what your energy is right now, because I'm really curious about your energy. Do I want to do your energy first, or do I want to get future energy of this person? Maybe we'll get future energy of this person. I did not make a plan here. I did not plan this. That could be how you're feeling. Like, I did not expect this. I did not ask for it. Let's see their future energy. Show me this frog's future energy. Oh, yes. Yes, we have transformation. We have a metamorphosis. We have someone transforming from that caterpillar into a butterfly. And you know, the frog is also a metamorphosis from tadpole to frog. Future energy, we've got someone feeling very scared and anxious here. We'll see what that's about. We have the shark and we have the lion. So future energy, it does look like this person has something that needs to come to the surface, a truth that needs to come to the surface, something they need to say to you, something that they can't put off, something that they can't stop thinking about. The lion is about, is it about patience and loyalty? Let me look at that lion. But then the mouse shows someone nervous. So this could be someone nervous to approach you. Yeah, nervous. Organized, resourceful, prepared. So it feels like this is someone, future energy, who's nervous about preparing to come towards you, maybe after this transformation. What was I looking at? The lion, that's fire energy. We have water and earth. The lion. Where are you, lion? There you are. Patient, regal, a complete master. Oh my gosh. This is their future energy. Oh my gosh. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. Your person, future energy. Something needs to come to the surface here. They need to talk to you about something, reveal something. They're nervous to come towards you. This is someone who has been through a personal transformation in the future. Rebirth leading to transformation is what I'm hearing. Someone who's been through personal and spiritual growth. Interesting. Precise in their words and actions. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. That is really interesting. And right now, this person may be withdrawn from you. Anyway, that's interesting. I want to see your current energy. I'm going to leave these cards right here. And I'm going to shuffle for you. So let's look at your current energy. Be honest with me. The lizard. Maybe you are neurodivergent. Maybe you're autistic. Maybe you hate crowds. Anyway. Maybe you need time alone to recharge. We have the unicorn. You could be, you know, starting to tap into your magic here. Discovering your potential. We have the deer, very Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be working on your business. I just want to look at, before I get a card for you, I wanted, oh, there's no reversal of, there's no reversals for the spirit cards. But the fact that we had the unicorn there, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. And you saw it, it was in reverse. And that higher power card came out. So this could be a message that you need to reconnect or connect with your higher wisdom or divinity. I'm just going to read this for you. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation, it pisses me off when people say unicorns aren't real. I mean, it irks me. It's like, why are you no fun? This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. And remember, this was in reverse, so you could be questioning your beliefs or like your own magical powers, I'm hearing. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind knows that there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn and you have begun your quest for answers. I have chills. Sorry, I have chills reading that. Because like this card came out for you as well. You little unicorn, you. So maybe, you know, you're having a hard time believing in this or believing in the divine, believing in spirituality. You could be questioning your own intuition. You could be feeling unconnected from your intuition. I'm just going to read you the unicorn and the 6th chakra. It's no surprise that the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the 3rd eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. This center is called the Ajna chakra or command center. The ancient yogis, is it yogis or yogis, believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and deepest wisdom. Some say our 2 eyes see the past and the present, while our 3rd eye peers into the future. I believe that. I believe it. All my kids are like, I have a 3rd eye. I also wanted to look, with my little eye, I spied a zebra in reverse. Is zebra fire? Yes. Interesting. When out of balance, jaded and pouty. Interesting. So you could be feeling jaded and pouty. I also mentioned you could be autistic, and this one talks about eccentric. So you could be quite eccentric. I'm called eccentric every day of my life. I take it as a compliment. This also talks about someone who, like, you could be someone who opens the minds of others or are meant to open the minds of others, because we have the zebra in reverse and the unicorn in reverse. So it could be because of this connection that you're tapping in to your unicorn powers, is what I'm hearing. And you could be meant to help other people open their minds to spirituality and things like that. Anyway. All right. I'm going to cut the deck. I get really into my readings. I can't help it. I get like really invested. Like it's interesting. Oh my gosh. Anytime I hear this card, I hear the song Rolling in the Deep. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. Like, and you could be feeling that way. And we have the dragon. Interesting. You little scaled person, you, with the crocodile and the crocodile and the dragon. I'm just seeing like scales. I'm seeing armor. So for some of you, like, you could be trying to protect yourself right now. What is this? It's water. I know I should know that. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Where are you, crocodile? Resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. And, you know, you've got this fire ant over here, so it feels like you're taking a cooling off period from this person, or you're trying to, like, calm down. Resting. Remember that time for a nap. So the crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, actions, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up, I have chills right now. Fill up the vital reserves so that your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. That's you. And I do have to, again, I looked at I almost said eagle. Eagles could be symbolic. I looked at the dragon. Oh my goodness, you are going through it, my friend. Seeing one's most true self. So you're meant to be seeing your true self right now. Very interesting. It also talks balancing the ego. So I'm going to read it to you. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When the dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self. I sure wish my dogs would stop barking. The one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon. Thank you. Oh, never mind. I thought they stopped. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, like the frickin' luck dragon in the never-ending story. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi, is it yogi, does not see beauty in the world, their agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. Maybe even just the mention of the dragon stirs the embers of intelligence within you. And the dragon in the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Don't quote me on any of this. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burn the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. So this could be what you're meant to be tapping into, this dragon energy. Interesting. So let's get you your energy now. So show me the viewer's energy. We have the whale in reverse and we have the bat. So the bat is death, letting go. Darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. My dogs are about to get fed, that's why they're barking. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is the master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move forward. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. And we have when in balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. So you could be someone who's trying to let go of this connection, or you could have had an ending with this person. You could be going through like a transformation, like I said. And, you know, maybe it's just you releasing this person is helping them finally, I'm going to say it, get up off their backside. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. So if you're feeling out of balance, this card does suggest watching the sunrise if you're able to do so. And again, you're going through some sort of ending here, the ending of a chapter. And I have to remind you that just because a chapter is ending does not mean that a new one can't be written. It just means you're closing the door on the version of whatever this was, if that makes sense. And we have the whale in reverse. I'm interested to see what this is. Oh, feeling very heavy and emotional. The whale in the reverse. So maybe there's no communication, because the whale in the upright does talk about communication. It also talks about profound peace, and in the reverse, it talks about a heaviness and slipping into the old story somehow, however that's resonating for you. It just says slips into the old story. To bring into balance regular self-care. So right now your advice is to really focus on yourself. Lots of self-care, lots of rest, watching sunrises if you feel called to do so. Now I need to look at what was the advice of that other creature you had, whatever it was, the crocodile. Rest, bring into balance, rest, and you had time for rest. So whatever you're going through right now, rest is best, is what your guides are saying. And maybe this is where you become that unicorn, you know? Anyway, very interesting message coming through. I don't even really know what to do anymore in this reading, or what to ask. I almost feel called to get... I almost feel called to grab my Twin Flame deck. Let's see. Let's just see what you need to hear. We have, on the bottom, we have divine intervention. So whatever is happening right now, it's divine intervention. It's divine protection. And we also have this heaviness here with the 10 of Wands. So you could be feeling quite heavy. And just remember that can be connected to the person you're in this soul contract with. You could be feeling their energy, especially because it feels like you're connected by that cord is what I'm hearing. We have the 6 of Swords. It does say moving on, better times ahead. It's a transitional energy. So I'm not going to make this super complicated because I feel like this is already quite long. We have hiding feelings, feeling insecure. And what did I say about your person and the ego thing? Sometimes the most self-absorbed people are the people, you know, who are the most insecure. So it definitely feels like whoever you're connecting to could be hiding their feelings out of fear of being vulnerable or out of insecurity. Let's shuffle one more time. We have the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. So this person could have a fear of commitment. Again, I'm just gonna keep it kind of simple for what you need to hear here, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and keep it simple. There's nothing simple about this, is what I'm hearing. We have the 6 of Wands, so you could be being meant to step into the spotlight right now, like I said. And we have ghosting. So if this person ghosted you on social media, like, you know, step into the spotlight yourself is what I'm hearing for some of you divine feminines. Interesting. We have the 10 of Cups. So it looks like this person could have felt that emotional fulfillment with you and maybe didn't know what to do with that. They could have ghosted you. There's something here too about them ghosting you online for some of you with the 6 of Wands. So let's just see. We'll get their energy first. Show me this froggy's energy. Show me the froggy. We have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords and Judgment. That's really interesting. So it looks like your person is going through an awakening. It looks like your person is going through, you know, they're thinking about their past actions here and the consequences of their actions. We also have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So it looks like you're dealing with someone who is going through some sort of breakthrough. Maybe it has to do with work too. Like maybe they've gone through some sort of breakthrough at work, because we did get that earthworm energy mentioned someone just starting a job or starting their own business. Anyway, we have this person thinking about you very seriously here, taking love seriously and a breakthrough moment. And that could be why you're going through that heaviness you're going through right now, that energy of letting go. Like you could finally be letting go of this person, I'm hearing. And it could be, and I know this sounds whack, but it could be because energetically this person is surrendering to this awakening. And again, that feels heavy and messy, an awakening, and you could be picking up on that energetically. Let's look at your energy. Show me the Divine Feminine's energy. Show me Divine Feminine. We have blockages. And we have the Queen of Swords. So there could be, what are you? We have Three of Swords. So your current energy, you're feeling conflicted about this separation. You're feeling heartbreak. This person could have put you into a third-party situation. It does look like there could have been arguments here. Five of Wands, Three of Swords. We also have the Queen of Swords coming out in reverse here. So I want to look at what that means. Sometimes with this deck, I don't take reversals. I'm not sure why. I don't do that with any other tarot deck. But for some of these cards in this deck, the non-tarot ones, I never take them in reverse. But we're just going to talk about everything that's going on here. So your energy, this person could have put you in a third-party situation, or maybe you're the one in a third-party situation. We have heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief, sorrow, upset, loss, trauma, tears. You're carrying tension and heartbreak, perhaps as a relationship ending, and we had that Bat card. Separation, sadness, tears, breakup, argument, conflict. Very interesting. And then we have the Five of Wands, so you could be feeling quite blocked. We have disagreement among lovers, staying attentive to changing dynamics. Interesting. It also talks about a potential shift. So you could be going through some sort of energetic shift, however that's resonating to you. And then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Past wounds, strained connection. We have, like, listen, we have withdrawn, distrustful, distance, cold, guarded, reserved, detached. And that's what I was feeling, like you're someone who is surrendering. You know, maybe you've been on this twin flame journey for a little while. It also talks about introspection and healing. So the need to, all of your cards talk about rest and healing. So I do feel like you're someone who is on your healing journey. It just feels like that Whale card very heavy right now. So I'm not sure if you just broke up with this person or if, you know, I'm telling you, that full moon last night, everybody was feeling it. So you could be feeling the energy of that full moon, you know. That full moon helps us to release things. So you could be going through a major energetic release right now. Let's see the connecting energy. We also have Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So you could be like thinking about the future in some way. You could be, let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. I'm specifically hearing career though. Career, new work or business opportunities. So you could be someone who's focusing on your own security, your own stability. You could also be someone who's accepting that you want a steady, loving relationship and that you're releasing, like I said, this person. Even if that just means releasing the past version of them. It looks like you're someone who knows you want stability. All right. Let's just check connecting energy. We have wishing. Both of you. It's both of you. Like, look at this. We have wishing. This is connecting energy. Replaying events. So you're both thinking about this. You know, you're both tugging on each other's energy is what I'm hearing. And we have suffering in silence. So you feel kind of like you're suffering in silence. They feel like they're suffering in silence. Very interesting energy. And we have on the bottom High Priestess energy. So use your intuition. Look beyond what you can see. So you could feel a very You could feel a very intuitive connection to this person, but maybe you don't trust them, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's see how they're feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? We have 2 cards coming out. We have the 5 of Pentacles, left out in the cold, missing you. Very interesting. And we have 6 of Swords. That's an interesting one because I feel like this person, they're hoping that there are better times ahead. For some of you, this person could be thinking about reconnecting with you. We do have ripped apart on the bottom, so they're feeling very ripped apart by whatever happened between the 2 of you. They could have tried to move on and realized they couldn't move on. They could also be feeling you pulling away. That 6 of Swords, like if you're starting to detach, like truly detach here, they could be feeling that energetically. I want to see how you're feeling about them. How do you feel about them? We have the King of Cups, so it looks like you have a lot of love for this person. We have the 7 of Swords, infidelity, spy, deception, lies. Remember the sneaky, the fox in reverse. So it looks like you're maybe very suspicious of this person. Maybe you feel like you can't trust them. And then we have death, ending and transitions. We have 2 of Pentacles, juggling and weighing options. So you could be like weighing the pros and cons of this. You could be going back and forth with how you feel about this person. And then we have the 8 of Wands, sudden change. So there could have been some sort of change that happened that caused, you know, you to detach with that Queen of Swords in reverse. Maybe there was communication between you. I don't know. I want to see what their intentions for this are right now, currently. Like, you know what? I want to see what your person thinks about when they think about you. So when you pop into their head, what do they think about? When that cheetah on its backside thinks about you, we have 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, for when they think about you, you could work with this person because 3 of Pentacles does talk about perhaps working with that person or like love at work. This person could fear that you found love at work for some of you because you do seem quite detached. It also talks about the 3 of Pentacles is like feeling like a team. So it feels like this person, when they think about you, they think about like doing things with you. They think about like doing projects with you or going grocery shopping with you, or like, I don't know why I'm hearing playing board games with you, but I am. Very interesting energy here. We also have the 4 of Swords. So they spend a lot of time reflecting about you. And, you know, I asked, what do they think about when they think about you? And we have healing, alone time, withdrawing from love, which is your energy. So it could be that they think a lot about how you have withdrawn your energy. They could think a lot about what they would need to heal in order to be with you. Let's look at their intentions, current intentions. That's interesting. We have cannot be trusted, and we have the 4 of Cups. So this is an interesting energy because it shows that I feel like they think that you would refuse their offer if they were to reach out right now. It also shows to me that right now this person can't be trusted with your energy because they're still going through this rebirth. They're still going through this awakening. And then on the bottom, we have manifesting you. So it feels like this person's intentions, you know, it feels like their intentions are to like come towards you, but right now they feel like you would just slam the door in their face. Like they're seeing you as that Queen of Swords. So maybe you've cut them off. Maybe you've blocked them. I'm not saying that's not the right thing to do either. Because it looks to me like right now this person can't be trusted with your energy. Remember that divine intervention, divine protection. Let's look at what action they'll take towards you in the future. We have asking about you. So it looks like they're going to be asking people about you, asking for people about updates about you. Could be that, you know, you have friends in common. And we also have awakening here. And awakening is judgment energy. So it could be that this person, it could be that they reveal to someone, like they ask someone about you and then they reveal to that person that they've had a change of heart about you, or they reveal to that person that they've been healing things about themselves. They reveal to that person that they've had, you know, an epiphany about you, you know, which kind of irks me because they should just tell you that, is what I'm hearing. Let's get one more for action from them in the future. We do have the Hierophant, spiritual love. We also have taming a player on the bottom. So it looks like, it does look like this person eventually stops running from commitment here. What is your advice? Because I feel like you're, again, in the thick of it. What is your advice about this connection? We have Judgment. So it does look like, I do believe this person could be going through an awakening here with the Judgment card. Like we saw that for their energy. You know, for what you need to know, it does look like there's the potential of renewal and happiness in this connection after enough growth has happened. And I know a lot of, like, it can be hard on the counterpart journey because it can take a long time to get to that. And I just want to remind you that you don't have to choose the counterpart journey if it's not what you want. We do have the Page of Pentacles here showing potential growth in the future. A new chapter with this person. Remember I said a chapter can end. It doesn't mean the book is complete. It doesn't mean that you'll never hear from this person again. Because there is the potential here for a renewal. But I think that, you know, your advice right now is to kind of surrender this, to try and release it, so that it's not weighing you down. Easier said than done, I know. I'm going to look at Judgment and the Sun this talks about finding your career purpose. So this could have been a connection that led you to your career purpose, perhaps as a Hierophant, as a spiritual advisor or mentor to others, as a High Priestess. I think that, you know, there is the potential of renewal between you and this person, but I was asking about you, you know, and this talks about you have a clear idea of what you need to change and how you need to be true to yourself and your needs. This can mean making small changes to your daily life. So maybe you're making changes right now. It also talks about finding your career purpose. So again, right now, focus on your purpose is what I'm hearing. And I'm going to do the same thing for the Sun. This is advice for you. So what do you need to focus on? I can already hear it. Things that raise your vibration. Focusing on things that bring you happiness. Focus on your own confidence. It also talks about successful work projects. So, you know, maybe surrendering this connection right now while you focus on your career purpose is advice that's coming through. It also talks about a deserved sense of confidence. So if you're feeling down on yourself, you know, remember who you are. I'm hearing, you know, Mufasa. Remember who you are, Simba. But remember to have that confidence in yourself. Just because something didn't work out with this person, or there were blockages, or this person put you in a third party, doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. I think working on your confidence right now could be very important. Any last words about this connection, Spirit, for the viewer? Any last words about this connection? Any last words? We have the High Priestess. Like, oh, that's... Spirit, you're so funny. Use your intuition. This is your advice. Look beyond what you can see in the 3D, in the physical. Use your intuition. You know, if you are someone who's a divine feminine, maybe you're meant to be leading others. Maybe you're meant to be a light worker. Maybe you're meant to be this high priestess. Again, use your intuition. Look beyond what you can see. I just want to look at that for you and see if there's any other advice on this card for you. High Priestess. Unconscious, intuition, mystery, spirituality, higher power, inner voice. High Priestess is also divine feminine energy. The High Priestess represents someone who is intuitive and beginning to open up to their spirituality. Meditation, prayer, new spiritual work are indicated. That's you. The meaning of the High Priestess is related to inner knowledge. Her appearance in a reading can signify that it is time for you to listen to your intuition rather than prioritizing your intellect and conscious mind. The love meaning, remain patient in love. When it comes to the career part, education. So focus on your education or maybe educating others. Follow your creative inspiration. So because you're feeling so heavy right now, you may be missing, you may not be able to feel that creative inspiration right now. That's why rest is so important for you. It also talks about being a guide or a mentor towards others. It also talks about using your instincts, following your instincts when it comes to this connection, when it comes to anything, because you're a freaking unicorn, you're magical. Anyway, so we'll just get a few messages from your person. That one was intense. Oh, well, isn't that interesting? That card just came into your reading. First of all, on the bottom, we have mirrors. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. And then we have a 10 here. Mirrors. Our inner guidance is clear, but our ego is resisting it. So right now you could both be going through having a lot of thoughts that stem from the ego. So maybe you're worrying about how old you are or how long it's taking or how long this journey can be. Maybe you're struggling with your ego when it comes to being an inspiration to others. Maybe this person is struggling with their ego when it comes to you. We also have, I'm seeing synchronicities like your name or 1111 and working at what they mean. And look at this, surrender, which is the energy that you're in. You're in the energy of detaching from this. Surrender brings us together faster than resistance. So you could truly be detaching from this right now. This says our inner guidance is clear, but our ego is resisting it. Draw another card to find out what you both may be resisting. And I don't know, I feel like I need to get a tarot card for that. So what is the ego resisting? What is the ego resisting? That's interesting. That's an interesting one. So the ego could be resisting. I can see this in, like, I'm trying to see it from both perspectives, from your perspective and your person. Inner guidance shows sudden action. So you could be, this person could be feeling like they need to talk to you or say something to you, but their ego could be resisting it. Their fear could be resisting it. This could be someone who needs to look at their Knight of Swords behavior. And I'm specifically looking at this fire ant when I'm saying that, because the Knight of Swords can, you know, be very intense, can blame, can say intense things, intense arguments. So this person may be resisting seeing that in themselves right now. Their ego may be resisting that. It definitely feels like their ego is resisting like taking sudden action towards you. And for you, with the Knight of Swords, your intuition could be telling you to stop chasing this person, and your ego could be resisting that. Like your ego could be telling you, but if I let go, like that's it, I'll never experience love again. Or if I don't chase them, or if I let go of them, what if they never come back? Those types of feelings. Anyway, take it as it resonates. All right. So let's see what you need to hear from this message deck about your counterpart. There's something about a mission here. I'm telling you. It feels like you both have a mission. You have a lot of mission cards coming out, so if you're feeling called to work on your mission, or you already are, you're already on the right path, I'm hearing. It feels like your person also has a mission. So we are one. Don't let fear get in the way of this truth. We have the next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. So the next one is, I believe, March 21st. Don't quote me on that. We also have 111 here. And now this is calling for a card about what that shift will be. So the spring, this is amazing. The spring equinox, the spring, what shift is coming during the spring? We have divine timing. So something is happening in divine timing around the spring equinox, or however you say that. And we have long wait. So something you've been waiting for. Very interesting. Again, we have 3 cards about and justice and cleanup. Very interesting. And the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something you've been waiting for in the spring. Something that you've been waiting a long time for is shifting here. And divine timing shifting in your favor. Remember that TikTok card. TikTok could be symbolic. I need to move slowly. Gosh darn you, you Knight of Pentacles. I need to move slowly with this, but trust that I am moving even when it seems like I'm not. I've been so grounded all my life, it's hard for me to trust the spiritual elements of our connection, yet I can't deny they exist. Karmic ties, past lives are influencing our connection. I've lost you in other lifetimes, and that makes me afraid. I need to heal the grief to allow the love to bloom. We have, I feel insecure, and it's pushing me to grow. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. I feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one again. I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. Karmic ties. I'm feeling controlled by the people around me and I don't like it. It's pushing me to find my power again. 11. I'm realizing this connection is something special and worth treasuring. What we're experiencing is part of a larger collective clearing. Don't feel alone because others are healing too. And I cannot tell you how true that is. Like, I can remember like 2 years ago listening to a reading about twin flames, and I was like stranded in a province where I didn't know anyone else. And I was like, what the hell am I doing here? And I remember listening to this twin flame reading, and that energy came out in the reading. And I went to the comment section, and there was like multiple feminines who were stranded in like cities or states. And I was like, how is this possible that they're experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing? It's because we were part of the same collective. So just know that's why these readings resonate with so many, because you're part of a collective that's going through the exact same thing you are right now with their counterpart. Anyway, one, I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is a part of that. So this person also beginning to focus on their mission. You could be starting to focus on yours. We have mission, again, as twin flames. We're here to ascend and help others do the same. We have special message. Whatever you just cleared, help me to shift too. So what are you releasing this full moon? It's helping them shift. And we have telepathic messages. I feel you pulling away, and it triggers my fears that you'll leave me for good. So energetically, this person is feeling you pull away. And again, that's probably a good thing, but that's the reading. So I feel like I can breathe now. I feel like I didn't take a breath that whole reading. So I'm going to leave it here, my friends. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.